If you're trying to decide on a career path and you're trying to decide if dentistry is for you, and by dentistry, I don't just mean being a dentist, it could be being a dental hygienist. I've done a video on this. If you're trying to decide on a career path in dentistry, then you need to keep watching this video. Hi guys, and welcome back. So if you're trying to decide on a career path and you want to know if dentistry is for you, first, in dentistry, there are different occupations. It's not just being a dentist. I'm a dentist, but there are dental hygienists, there are dental therapists, dental nurses, there are the administrators, the radiographers, so many other people. And then, aside being a dentist, being a dentist now, you now have other subspecialties: orthodontics, endodontics, prosthetics, oral surgery. So the field is wide. Like, you have a lot to choose from. You have so much to explore. But the thing is, you want to know if this, so I'm just talking broadly now. I'm not coning it down to any particular course, because there are some things that actually ties a thing down to dentistry. Like, there are some characteristics that are like common to every dental occupation. So that's what I'm going to be talking about, kind of. And then in another video, I can now tell you my own top reasons why I became a dentist, or why I chose being a dentist out of all the occupations that are in dentistry. Okay, guys. So basically, down the career path of dentistry, it is for each profession. In dentistry, the number of years you have to spend in school varies, and even for some, you can actually do apprenticeship. Like in the UK here, to be a dental nurse, you can start from apprenticeship and then build your career up to wherever you choose or wherever you want it to be. But for dental hygienists, they have to go to the hygienist. You have to go to uni for, if I'm right, I'm not 100% certain. You can confirm that, but I know that a couple of dental hygienists that I know actually went to uni for a couple of years. They went to the hygiene school. I don't know what the name is called. And then for dentists, I went to school for 6 years. In the UK, it's 5 years, but I went to school. I schooled in Nigeria. I got my degree in dentistry in Nigeria, so it was 6 years, plus or minus strike. Yep. So it was 6 years, but because of strike, I finished in 7 years. See me? So it's actually to be a dentist now, it's actually quite, what's it called now? It's not a short process. It actually takes time. Nothing is a short process, actually. It takes time to actually build a proper career. It's not something you can rush into. It's not something that you can learn overnight, dentistry as a whole now. But it kind of looks like I'm toning or coning or siding a bit to the dentist part. Pardon me, that's what I know the most about. But I will try to speak about others that I also know a bit about. But majorly, I'm a dentist, so I can only speak for myself sometimes too. But I will try to find out and put additional details in the description box, and then you can check it out if you're chanced. You get? So that way it would be dentistry as a whole, not just being a dentist, because that's what I intend to do with this video. Dentistry as a whole, not just being a dentist. So I'm going to go down now to certain characteristics that is needed in dentistry. Like, you won't be a dentist. It's not just a job where you can sit down at home and say, I'm working from home today as a dentist, except you just want to do consultation, which is not possible, because dentistry is hands-on, as in there is no way about it. See, you have to put your hand in the mouth. And note, working in the field of dentistry, you already know you're going to work in a very limited region of the mouth. So you can't say you hate saliva, you don't like seeing saliva, you don't like seeing phlegm, you don't like blood. You will see all that when you're working within the mouth. So now this should start helping you decide. I also wrote down some things. Oh, that right. I told you already, I like to write, so I did not type it. See, I wrote it. So aside the long duration that it might take to become a dentist, and I think for dental hygiene is actually 3 or 4 years thereabout. 3 or 4 years thereabout they spend in unity. So it's not a short thing like a year and then you're already working in the dental field. No, that's not how it works. Except for a dental nurse that actually does the apprenticeship, and the apprenticeship is like you there is a is it, everything has a number of years that you have to spend basically. So some of the skills that you need includes communication skills. I think almost every occupation actually needs that communication skill. You need to be able to communicate what you're saying, what you want, what is expected of you. You need to be able to communicate very well with your patient. You need to be able to understand what your patient is also telling you. And also, you're going to work in a small space. I said that earlier, and you need patience. This is like, because dentistry is a bit related to customer service, kind of. The patients are actually the customers in this case, and they need to be satisfied with whatever service you're providing for them. So you have to be tolerant, you have to be patient, because human beings generally, we're a diverse set of people, so people have different behaviors. Some people are okay, some people are not okay. So like basically you have to be able to relate with different individuals and be able to understand what they are saying, and you also have to get your hands on, as in the creativity side of you has to come into play. Dentistry is not just the surgical or medical part of it, it's the creative part of it, because you're practically creating a smile, and you're part of a team that is creating a smile basically. So you have to put your best in and then be very creative. That creativity is what would determine whether your patient will come back or your patient will not come back, because if your patient comes today and then you design something that they don't like, trust me, they're not coming back. Some of the advantages with dentistry is, let's start with the income. It's actually a really good and a reputable kind of income. Can income be reputable? Anyway, the income is good. Like, it's good, it's sustainable, it's something that you can build your career path down, and then you can be comfortable. You're not going to become a billionaire, you're not going to become Jeff Bezos, no. But you're going to be okay, you're going to be all right, you're going to be able to fulfill your basic needs and not worry about some other things. You get what I mean though? Like, the cash flow is good, the salary is good. For I've done, I think, yeah, I did a video on that as well, about the salaries of different dental professionals, and it's really like good income, to be honest. And also the hours, you have good time because you don't spend all your time in the hospital. You have working hours. It's a 9 to 5 job, and except you pick up weekend shift, or you are doing a rotation in the hospital, or you are on a program, a residency program, which you have the option of doing or not doing. You don't have to be in the hospital for long hours. You can do 9 to 5 and you make good money. Yeah, did I mention that you can also get to choose your hours with dentistry? Like, you can get to choose what time you work and what time you don't want to work. It's a bit kind of flexible. And with time, when you build your patient base, and I don't want to call it customer base now, when you build your patient base, you kind of know what patient is coming at what time. It's a very planned, well planned. It can make you plan yourself. Like, you'll be able to plan yourself very well. Dentistry is demanding as an occupation. It is very demanding. It is a demanding field, but it is something that you can navigate and you can get through. Do you get? So I also want to touch on dentists that are not trained in I don't want to use the word developed country. I don't even understand why we use that word developing countries. I don't like that idea. But they are not trained in this world of maybe Canada, US, and oh, you know what I mean. Okay, let's use the word. They're not trained in the developed world. You get? So, and you want to like move to those places. There are different criterias for each person to start practicing. So for the UK is different, for Canada is different, for US is different. So subsequently, I am going to do videos on what is required of you, what is required for you to do, the exams you have to do, what you have to pass before you can start practicing as a dentist in all these countries. So better stay glued, stay so make sure you stick around so that you can get all these gists and 411 and then to make your journey smooth. So I hope you've gained a thing or two, and I wish you all the best down whatever career path you choose, as long as you're fulfilled. That fulfillment is everything. So as long as you're fulfilled, that is all that matters. So I wish you all the best down that path, and I hope you've liked and subscribed to my channel. Now after all this talk that I have talked, you still did not subscribe. Abba. Oh yeah, chap chap. Tap on that subscribe button, turn on that bell notification, and I will see you in my next video. But till I see you again, make sure you put a smile on somebody's face. Bye.